Can you remember what it's like to be a baby? Most everything is done for you when you're a baby. As you get older, you have to learn to do things for yourself and for others. How do we learn to take on new responsibilities? Perhaps we can get some ideas from Margaret, Wayne, Jim, and Joan. Margaret's mother is late in getting home.
Dr. Meyer can't see us until 4, Margaret. Do you think you could start dinner?
I don't know.
It won't be hard. We have some chicken you can fry.
I've never fried chicken.
It's easy. Just coat it with some seasoned flour. You've seen how I
Margaret
do it.
is being asked to take on a new responsibility.
Then put some oil in a frying pan.
How do you think she
Brown the
feels?
chicken all over. Cover the pan and let it simmer for about 45 minutes. It's easy.
Well, I guess I can do it.
Does it take courage to try something new? What if she makes a mistake? Perhaps she can draw on responsibilities she's handled in the past. She's prepared parts of meals when her mother was with her. Sometimes she made mistakes, but they were small ones. And anyhow, that was how she learned. Usually, her mother was pleased with what she did. So why shouldn't she succeed this time?
Uh-oh, I had the heat on too high. Well, I've made mistakes before. I'll just have to clean it up and start over.
How do you think Margaret is doing? Does she seem more confident now? What about Wayne?
See, Dad, it's too small.
You're right.
Can I get a new one?
Well, do you know what kind you want?
I get something like this, only bigger.
What about color?
Well, something that goes with my pants and won't show the dirt.
Good. You can pick it out by yourself if you want to. Here, I'll give you the money. I don't think it'll be quite this much, but you'll have enough.
Do you want to come along?
No, go on down to Carl's, or maybe Birkin's or Stern's. They've got some good buys there. Go wherever you wish. Get something you like.
If I pick something out, you want to see it before I pay?
Well, it's up to you. I think you can pick out a jacket on your own.
Okay.
But how to go about it? He's never picked out a jacket before. Can he draw on responsibilities he's handled in the past?
Shouldn't be too hard. Not much different than deciding what to wear in the morning. Just need to get the right information, that's all. Like how warm it is outside. And what the weather's going to be like later. Then I know what kind of clothes to wear.
Good decisions are based on getting the right kinds of information. What kinds of information will Wayne need? Style, color, fit, price. These are some of the things Wayne needs to consider. Do you think he'll make a good choice? What about Jim? How will he take on a new responsibility?
Jim, how would you like to prepare an exhibit for the science fair?
Well, I'm not sure.
You seem to enjoy our unit on astronomy. Maybe you could do something on one of the planets or on space research.
How do you suppose
It might
Jim
be
feels?
in the form of an experiment.
Will he decide to take on this new
It could be
responsibility?
something fairly simple, something that you're interested in.
Will anyone else be doing one?
Yes, Ken will be doing one, and so will Marcy and David. I know that you like science. I thought maybe you'd like to do an exhibit, too.
Well, okay, guess I'll try it.
Jim has never made a complete exhibit before, but he's done things like exhibits. From past experience, he knows how to work with care, how to use different materials, how to arrange things, and how to plan his time. Perhaps these past experiences will help him take on this new responsibility. Planning starts with choice of a project.
Let's see. What can I do that'll look like something? Better check on the materials. And I better figure out how much space I'm gonna have. Now, how to fit it all together. I've got to allow enough time. Don't want to do it all at the last minute.
Do you think Jim will have a good exhibit? Can you see how taking on this assignment may help Jim take on more difficult responsibilities in the future? Suppose we look at Joan now and see how she feels about taking on a new responsibility.
Wait a minute. I think we should have someone new for treasurer, like Joan. Yes, Joan hasn't held an office. I nominate Joan for treasurer.
Treasurer. Can Joan take on this kind of responsibility? Joan knows that she's had trouble saving money and keeping track of money. Should she agree to be treasurer?
I don't think I should be treasurer. I'm not very good with money. I have trouble keeping track of my own.
Then what about being secretary? Would you want to be secretary?
Well, Joan's not very good at looking after money, but taking notes. Yes.
Well, that I think I could do. Good, that's out of the way. I think she'll make a good secretary.
What do you think of Joan's decision? Would you have acted as she did? Or as Margaret did? Have the girls given you ideas for learning how to take on new responsibilities as adults do? And what about Wayne's actions? And Jim's? Have you learned anything from them on how people make use of past experience to take on new responsibilities? Can you remember some of the principles? Planning, getting information, practicing, learning from mistakes. What other ways are there for taking on new responsibilities as we grow up?